get started. Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review episode number 104. This time I'm viewing the 338th chapter of the manga, the story of how we all became heroes, part 1. Now, I do have a couple announcements I will make at the end toward the end of the video. But here we're going to talk about this new chapter of the manga. Okay. The cover image is basically Deku and Aoyama. So basically, the police had to gag Aoyama. So can't exactly excuse what the guy did. So. So he asked that his question about the raid in Kamino. Because why didn't you inform about our raid in Kamino? We never had a way to reach them. We only communication we had came to us. And of course Deku's like, Teku Tsutoshi, we can't find all for one. That's the current situation, right? Oh. Move. If nothing else, maybe we can steer the way that the villains fight. Oh, sure. Look at Ringo, another person who could possibly deceive all for one. Hold up. And of course, President Mike saying this. Slow your roll, kiddos. Jumping how much? I'm just kind of hate to say is. You really trust this guy now? And then Genium steps in and says, that's all in the past. The responsibility also lies with us. We're able to perceive what lies within his heart, which is precisely when we witness our classmate weeping in despair, our urge to reach out to our friends, to allow him to take our hand, is the only way to once again make him our equal up here. And then we have Bakugo saying, the crap we went through because of him. If I could blast my Hauser, make us even. Her. Extreme. And Red Rise, Aoyama, you thought you were helpless against all for one. That's why you obeyed. But things have changed. You tried to get your folks put into the bad deal, didn't you? When we took out Midori off the streets, did a single one of us give a crap for being quirkless at one point? Who against him? Who give you a cigarette for us? Aoyama. We can still stand together. Sorry to bring up the excitement. In terms of our incorporating research, they've already told us all for one won't believe lies. I understand if you'll keep cool ahead of us. Midoriya, do you have a concrete plan in mind? Not really. You don't think so. And then, of course, Eraserhead basically chips in. There's Suzuki. I don't see through the ruse either. I'm responsible too. That said, I feel the same way the kids do. Eraser, and of course, Azawa. I have no intention of expelling you. As Class A's homework teacher, I have an idea. Detective, cover is yours for a moment. We inspect every location. And of course, the principal says this. Try since I'll like to use back at headquarters. The rest of you keep this. That's what counts, got it? Aoyama. Of course, they can say this. Of course, he walks away. And then we have a funny ending. There's like all that seriousness. We have a funny ending to this one. Pair. What's it going to cost them? Same here. They all agree. Of course, the images of Red Riot, Bakugo, Shudo, Angry Voice, Ochaku, Pinky, Tail, Earjack, even Froppy. It's a great image. I at least gotta admit, this actually is really good. It was like, pair. And then go to the Velvet Studios, it's like, hey, pair key. And the door explodes again. Just like it did. When last time she appeared, oof, that hurt. And then and she's on top of Deku again. Hi there, it's my Fedora. And of course you have Jen obviously acting with the reaction of, oh no. And of course you have Deku basically, from the look of his face, he's no selling the fact that that May has her chest in his face. He's like, he has this angry reaction to the fact that this is just seems so hilarious. The fact that we end with this, like, does seem like a bit of deja vu? Yeah, it's just so funny. I mean, I love seeing his character again. As if she's still working. I do notice that apparently her goggles have updated. Yeah, they apparently updated her goggles. Still the same shirt though. Yep. Excuse me. Yep. But yeah, that is actually a damn good chapter. Because of that ending, I give this chapter a 10 out of 10. Now, the couple announcements I have to make here before I end this video. Number one, there is no new chapter next week. As a matter of fact, next chapter is coming for a little over 2 weeks from now. 15 days. And 15 days from now is the 3rd of January. So yeah, so that chapter, that's the last for the whole year. The other announcement I have to make about it, because it was announced today, actually it was announced at Jump Festa, that I heard it's my comic.com, that apparently 1 year from now, My Hero Academia will end. Yes, the series will end. What chapter? I don't know. But, yeah, this is something, though, that the series ending next year. It is surprising. I did not expect the series to end anytime soon. Because this is a super popular series. And from what I can tell, the popularity has never died down. Not that I can think of, no. I mean, look, all the merchandise are still selling off the shelves. And yet, apparently, the manga is ending. Well, that's according to Chris, that apparently, possibly, I don't think that possibly Season 6 will be the end, per se. I hope not. Because I think that having Season 6 be the final season of the anime would be kind of dumb, for say the least. But it is shocking, though, that exactly 1 year from now, that the series will end. After publishing for, let's see, next year, 2022. Publishing for 8 years. Well, that's still a pretty lengthy period of time, because normally some manga I read, or at least I do reviews for, they'll only have to last about 3 or 4 years before they finally end. This lasted for almost a decade. And I'm thinking that the main series will end. I would be surprised, now there's been also been rumblings for a while, that the creator wants to do a time skip. I would not be surprised about that. And maybe this chapter that this just came out, this is beginning the end. Well, the start of beginning the end of the series. It's possible. But also that we finally have sort of a release date for Season 6 of My Hero Academia. Yep, we finally have a release date for that one. And it's coming out in October of next year. So we have to wait 10 months. Okay. I get kind of the reason why. Because let's say if it gets released, let's say in July of next year, it'd be a bit too soon per se. Maybe also, and this is my personal theory, they don't want to interfere with any other anime. As far as I can tell, I think there's a couple of anime come out that very month, aside from My Hero Academia Season 6. Because next year is a boatload of anime. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of anime that I watch that comes up with their season next year. Aside from that, believe it or not, they didn't announce this. They didn't give an exact date for this one, but they announced this month basically was coming out. Bleach is finally coming back. The first episode of the revived version of the series, the one adapting the final arc of Bleach, will come out also in October next year, which I am so happy with that. But I'm looking forward to doing reviews of that one when it comes out. Okay, so that's a particular review. Stay tuned for my very next review, which will be Black Clover. And then after you get these videos up and shared, then I'll go on to Mushoku Tenshin. Okay? But next video. Bye.